Hey there, beautiful people. Welcome back to my channel, Glam with Suzanne. For those that are new, thank you so much for stopping by. And for those that are returning, welcome back, babes. So today's video is going to be a continuation, essentially, of the April Boxycharm. This time, we will be unboxing the April Premium Box. As you guys know, I already did the base box, and that box was a hit. So I'm interested to see what they have in store for us as far as the premium box goes. As per usual, we will unbox it. I will apply the products and let you know my thoughts, my opinions. So if that interests you, be sure to continue watching. And babes, you know what it is. If you're not part of my glam squad, what are you waiting for? All you have to do is smash the subscribe button and be sure to click that bell notification so you don't miss when I upload a brand new video. Otherwise, YouTube will not notify you and you will miss out on this amazing content. So be sure to hit that bell and follow me on my Instagram pages, Boxycharm Sneak Peek, for up-to-date Boxycharm spoilers as they are happening. And follow me on my Instagram page, Glam with Suzanne, which is where I am much more personal. I do my makeup tutorials, unboxings, and share my life with you all. So let's go ahead and jump right into the premium box. So the premium box is the box that retails for $35. It's also available on a monthly basis. You get 6 items in this box. And like I mentioned, it retails for $35, but you should have a value of about $200 or so, sometimes more, sometimes a little bit under, but the value is always super impressive. But I'm interested to see what type of products we have to play with. So without further ado, let's go ahead and just jump right in. And I quickly want to mention that the theme of this month is Boxy Treats, which is super cute and candy themed. I think it's super cute for the month of April just because it's Easter, pastel colors, spring is coming into play. So I'm all here for some color, as you guys could see. Rocking a little bit of color for you guys in this video. Into this massive box over here for the very first item, and it is by, it is a palette. I'm just gonna go ahead and remove the sleeve. And here is the palette. It is a cardboard packaging for those that are wondering. This is kind of what it looks like. And this is the Sunset to Sunrise palette. Now we did receive an Iconic London palette. I think it was sometime last year, but it was a different color story, but very much similar as far as the packaging goes. And this one does have a gigantic mirror inside. So there is a mirror in here. And here are these gorgeous shades. There are a total of 20 shades in here. It's supposed to be inspired by the summer shades. It's supposed to have velvety soft textures, mattes, shimmers, and glitters. Basically everything that you will need for day to night looks. This does feel very warm to me. So as you guys can see, there's a lot of warm shades in here. There's a little color in here. There's some yellow in here and a pink, but very much a very neutral, warm moment. So let's go ahead and put this baby to the test. Hopefully it performs nicely. I do want to do a few swatches for you guys, so I'll go ahead and pick up a few shades. So here are just a few of the shades, and this shade, which is Moonlight, is so beautiful, but I do love the iridescent sort of feel of the majority of the shimmers here. I will say that they don't feel overly glittery to me, and upon swatching, they don't feel very, very creamy, but let's go ahead and see how they perform on the eyes. So jumping right in with the shade Mimosa, it's a really bright yellow in the pan, but as I'm applying it, I'm quickly realizing that it's not nearly as vibrant on the eyes, and I do find that it just seems to be disappearing slightly. Then I took Tequila Sunrise, which looks like almost like a coral color in the pan, but again, as I'm blending the two shades together, I'm quickly realizing that Mimosa is disappearing. So that really nice punch of yellow is starting to diffuse and Tequila Sunrise is now taking over, but that's okay because I'm going for a sunset sort of look. The next shade is Moonlit, and I'm placing that into the inner corner of the eye. Then I took the shade Havana, and I want this to be the lid shade. It, again, is really pretty as far as the actual shade and undertone. However, the formula is quite dry, so that was a little disappointing. So I took a chocolate brown shade and decided to place it on the outer corner of the eye to add a little bit more smoke and to lift the overall eye, and there you have it. So babes, we are back, and let's talk a little bit about this palette. I'm kind of sad to say that this palette was a bit of a dud. It did work in the sense that, you know, there's some really beautiful shades in here. I was able to create this really cute, warm, sunsetty type of vibe look, but the shades are really dry. I find that they're just not creamy and they're not as pigmented as they may seem, especially when it comes with metallics. Usually metallics are super foiled, really easy to like glide on. You get beautiful impact, but with these specific metallic formulas, they appear to be a little bit more crumbly and they do flake off. So they're just a little bit more on the chalkier side than I would want. in the palette. So although this is really pretty, you could get a really beautiful like everyday look with this palette. It's not necessarily the best formula that I've tried. And I know that I'm a little bit picky when it comes to eyeshadow palettes just because I own so many and I get a chance to play with so many different formulas. So I will say that this one is not necessarily my favorite, and I just want to keep it 100% honest with you guys. So now let's move on to item number 2. Moving right along to the second item in the box, and it is by Fenty Beauty by Rihanna. And this product over here is the Pro Filter Instant Retouch Primer. Now this product I actually applied prior to the video because I really wanted to save some time. I do that sometimes just because I know that the video will be really long if I go through my entire complexion routine in this one video, and I know that you guys just want to get to the products and the unboxing. So I did apply this before the video started, and I do currently own this product. Actually before this, mine's a little more beat up because I'm on my second one. And I do love this product. It does perform really nicely. It gives me the perfect sort of like nice natural matte finish. And I do find that it does extend my wear of my makeup. It's not huge as far as like pore filling or anything else or those massive claims, but I will say that it's a really nice primer overall. And it's one that I've used for a very long time. So I'm happy to get it back up, but I would love to hear from you guys if you tried this out. Comment down below. But this is definitely a hit as far as primers go. I also do really love their matte primer version of this and their hydrating version. They're all really, really good. I use them for different reasons, and sometimes I actually combine them and use the hydrating ones in areas that do need it. Like I get really dry patches around my cheeks and my chin, but I do get really oily in my T-zone, so I like to use the matte one there. So absolutely a great little product. Now let's move on to item number 3. And item number 3 is by Nars, guys. I'm super excited for this one. And this is the Nars Powder Blush, and I got mine in shade Deep Throat, which is kind of a little inappropriate. But I do love Nars, especially for their blushes. They're really known for that, especially their shade Orgasm is one of their like cult classics. All of them seem to have really naughty names, but I'm kind of here for it low-key. This is really cute. It's like a soft matte finish, a very signature Nars. You guys already, I think most of you would be familiar. So this is how it comes, and I'm just gonna pop off the screen there. And this is the shade Deep Throat. It's a really pretty kind of peachy toned blush. So I'm excited to give this a try because I haven't tried it before. I'm just gonna pick it up on a fluffy brush, and let's just see how this works out. It's actually a little lighter than I thought it was gonna be. I don't know if the camera is picking it up. It is a really pretty, kind of leans towards more pink than it is apricot actually. So I am kind of surprised about that. But it does have like a natural sort of satiny finish, because if you see this side over here, the skin is really like nice and matte. Here there is just a slight sheen to the skin, and it's kind of nice because it gives you like the benefits of a cream blush without having a cream blush, because it kind of gives you that natural shine to the skin. So I'm just applying it to the top part of my cheeks towards the back, just because we want to lift and snatch the face. So when you apply blush a little bit more further into the apples of the cheeks, it does pull your face down a little bit more. So I prefer my blush placement to be a little further back and higher up, because my face is round as it is and I don't need to round it out even more. But I absolutely love this color. I don't think I own anything quite like it, but it is super, super pretty. So I'm happy about this little guy over here. But I do know that they come in a bunch of different shades, and I think a bunch of them will be featured in Boxycharm, I think 5 even, because I remember doing a spoiler video. But I do love the shade. Now let's move on to the next item in the box. Digging back into the box for item number 4, and it is by Dose of Colors. And this is the Dose of Colors lip liner. I got mine in shade Ruffled. Let's go ahead and have a look. It's supposed to be cruelty-free, vegan, and talc-free. Ooh, very cute packaging. It's like metallic or aluminum. Interesting. It says made in Italy. We'll pop this open. Very, very cute. It is almost like a peachy toned lip liner. And I will say that this does not look like it's going to be dark enough to be a lip liner for me, but maybe I could just use it as an all over lip shade. So that's what that looks like right there. Very much like a peachy pink shade. Definitely, I don't think it's gonna be dark enough, but it does feel super creamy. So here's the shade Ruffled on me. And I will say that the shade is so, so, so pretty. It definitely is not a lip liner for me at all, just because the shade is just too fair, but I feel like it could work on other complexions. Now, as far as the formula goes, the formula was really nice, but my lips were already dry before I applied my lip liner, and I kind of did that on purpose because I didn't want to apply a lip liner and it alters the way that it performs. I just wanted to see what it would do on my lips as dry as they are, if that makes sense. But it does require a little bit of moisture, at least in my opinion, but it did perform really, really nicely. And I feel like if my lips were properly like scrubbed and exfoliated and all that good stuff, it probably would have went on even smoother. And the color is beautiful. The color is absolutely gorgeous. I think the only thing that I'm going to do is apply some of my own lip liner to give my lips a little bit more definition, but the shade is absolutely gorgeous. Moving on to the fifth item in the box. It's supposed to be the Incredible Crystal Ball Roller Gloss Duo. So let's have a look at it. So here is a close-up of this product, and there are two different lip glosses inside. Ooh, and these are actually super unique. I am gonna dig them out of here so you guys can have a look. So these lip glosses say feeling vibrations in your incredible crystal ball roller gloss. And what's unique about these is that there are little crystals in here. So the very first one up is rose quartz. And if you guys could see, I'm gonna try to shake them loose. Yeah, there you go. There are little crystal particles in here. Very cool. And then the applicator itself is a crystal ball. Like, this right here is a rose quartz crystal ball. That is so crazy. I don't know why I'm so impressed with this. Now, I know there are a lot of us out there that love crystals and feel like they do a lot more than just, you know, pretty to look at, and that you're supposed to be able to feel something with them. They're able to alter your mood, your state of mind, all these different things. There's people that get really, really into crystals, let's be real. And I won't say that I'm necessarily a crystal fanatic, but I do love, love, love crystals, especially amethyst because it's my birthstone. But this is really cool. It says that there are 2 crystal ball lip glosses infused with real crystals to stimulate lip circulation and wake up your chakra. And it says, notice the Real Crystal Roller Ball Applicator designed to cool, soothe the lips as the properties heal yourself with amethyst and the crystal uses of healing powers and chakra balancing to keep you cool, calm, and collected. So definitely an interesting spin on your traditional roller lip gloss, that's for sure. This one, as you can see, has like the amethyst roller ball. Very, very cool. Let me see if I could just like roll it on here to see the consistency. And it is just like your traditional roller ball kind of formula. Very thin, a little on the sticky side, but definitely feels really, really hydrating. And I think it's just such a cool concept, to be honest. It's very innovative, very new. I haven't seen anybody else do this. I'm sure someone else has. I know you guys will probably correct me in the comment section, but this is a new little concept for me at least, and I kind of dig it. So this is really, really cute. I'll definitely be putting one in my purse, and I feel like it's a conversation starter just in general. So yeah, happy to have gotten this product. And now let's move on to the last and final item. And last but certainly not least is this product over here. It comes in a little pouch, and it is from Luxe and Willow. I'm not familiar with this brand, but it's supposed to be reusable bamboo cotton makeup removal pads, which is super cool. This is made out of 70% natural bamboo and 30% organic cotton. It's reusable up to 250 times. It's cruelty-free, and you get 4 pads inside. So let's open her up if I can. And of course they nodded it. They kind of knew, they must have heard I was coming. Honestly, this is just so much more trickier to get into. So this is what it looks like. It has a little mesh bag, and then when you open it up, you have 4 pads in here that look like this. It's a very thin little makeup remover. There are 4 in here total, and there's a little like care card in here. It says how to use. Apply your favorite makeup remover or cleanser with water, then gently wipe your face with this pad in a circular motion to remove makeup. And then basically all you're supposed to do is, after they're dirty, pop them back into this mesh bag and put them in the machine to wash. So I love that it has everything that you need sort of all set in here. I definitely could see myself getting super gross with this just because I wear a lot of makeup. I know that it's gonna go in the wash and, you know, wash itself out, but I'm sure that it will stain, just knowing the type of pigments that I use. But this is a cool product. We haven't seen much of these types of products as far as reusable makeup removers. We did get the makeup eraser, I think ages ago, but this is a cool little concept. So very interesting little product. I'd love to hear from you guys if you guys are familiar with this or use this as part of your routine to remove your makeup. Comment down below. And it does mention on the back that it's organic bamboo, eco-friendly, sustainable development, and responsible manufacturing, which is great to hear from this brand. So I'll definitely do a little bit more research about Luxe and Willow. So now let's go ahead and talk about the box overall. So babes, here is my specific variation for my April premium box. And I will say that this box was met with a little bit of mixed reviews from me at least. The iconic London palette, although gorgeous to look at, beautiful color scheme. I love that you get this gigantic mirror inside, but the formulas themselves are not my favorite formula. I feel like they're just a little too dry for me. They're not as pigmented as I would hope that they are. They do create a bomb makeup look, so definitely it does work. It's just not my favorite formula, to be perfectly honest. Now, the wins in this box for me would have to be this Nars blush. Absolutely gorgeous. I feel like I'm gonna get a lot of wear out of it. So I'm super happy to see this in the box. And I think I'm just more interested and intrigued than anything with this crystal lip gloss. Hopefully it gives me good vibes all day long. Definitely will be throwing this into my purse. And I definitely love that there are crystals not only in the formula, but on the roller ball applicator. So love, love, love the whole concept behind this. I'm just throwing it around now. But the primer by Fenty Beauty is one that I already know and love. So there are definitely a lot of wins in this boxes, but there is also a miss. So I just wanted to be perfectly honest about that. And as per usual, I went ahead and tallied up the entire value of this premium box variation, and you will see it on the screen there for you guys. But I will say that for $35, I definitely got my money's worth when I think about this powder blush, the super cool crystal lip glosses. I even love the lip liner by Dose of Colors, super pretty. The primer. So there's a lot to work with here as far as the value for this box. So I'm super happy about that. If you guys are interested in checking out the base box, I already filmed that one before this one. And I will say that the eyeshadow palette in that box was to die for. It's just absolutely gorgeous. So I highly recommend that you watch that video after this one. But if you guys are interested in checking out Boxycharm for yourself, I'll be sure to link it down below in the description box so you guys can check it out and see what they have. So babes, that brings us to the end of this video. I hope that you guys enjoyed this quick little unboxing, get ready with me / tutorial. I just had a fun time being able to go through my April box with you guys. You know how much I enjoy these videos. They're so much fun to discover what's inside my Boxycharm box, especially because other people's might be different. So comment down below if you had a favorite product in the box that I showed you, and comment down below with which product you are secretly hoping for in your box. And if you do get your box and you're watching this video, comment down below with what you received if it was different, just so we are able to chat and see what other products are out there. And if you guys enjoyed this video, or if you just like hanging out with me, be sure to give this video a thumbs up. It would mean the world to me. It lets me know what type of content you guys want to see on this channel. And I'm always trying to listen and grow from all of you guys. And be sure to subscribe and join my YouTube family. Hopefully I've convinced you by watching this video. I do a lot of fun makeup content, hair content, any beauty content to be honest, and a lot of Boxycharm. So if you love all that stuff, be sure to join the family and follow me on my Instagram pages, Glam with Suzanne and Boxycharm Sneak Peek. I cannot wait to see you guys in another video very, very soon. Until next time, all the best, babes. Bye-bye.